Yes, hello everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Repair Bin. So, if you haven't yet, please subscribe, like for more content on repair and fix and installation and stuff like that. Recently, one of the viewers sent a comment requesting me to show how our float switch is connected to the pump or to the tank, and that's what we shall be doing today. Yeah. So, for those who don't know what a float switch is, a float switch is a device that you can connect to the inside the borehole, attached to the pump. When it's within the borehole, there's a component with it. It basically works like a light switch, on and off. There's a component within it that floats when there's water within it or when there's no water. So when there's water within it, the component floats and closes the switch. So this sends a signal to the inverter to which it is connected, and this shows that there is water within the borehole or within the tank. So when there is no water, the component will float down and open the switch. So this will disconnect. This will send a signal to the inverter that there is no water, and depending on where it is, if it's within the borehole, if the water reduces to a level close to the pump, it sends a signal to the inverter that lets the pump stop. Yeah, the inverter shuts down. It gives an error basically. Then when water is drained from the borehole, the level reduces, so it needs time for the water to come back up within the borehole. So when that water reaches a certain level, the component goes up again, which sends a signal to the inverter telling it that there is water. Then this will switch on the pump, and it will begin pumping again. So these are two types of float switches. I don't know if you can hear it. This is the older versions we used to use, and this is the more newer version that we use. So I'll be showing you how to connect the float switches to the inverter, to these two different inverters. So here I have two different inverters. This is an older model. These are Solartech inverters. Yeah, this is an older model than this. This is a more newer version, as you can tell the difference. Yeah. So this is basically the way you connect the float switches to this part of the inverter, and this is the output to the pump, 3-phase output. As you can see, this is the earth. Then these are basically PV inputs, the panel inputs for power. Then for the newer version, there's a PV input. Then you can also get power from an outside source, such as a generator or a 3-phase source. Then this is the output. This is basically where you connect your float switches. Yeah. So let's begin with the older version. So basically, this black connector here is the common. We actually have two kinds. This is the older version. Then there is this one here. This one is easier to understand. So I'll start with the older version, where you have 3 wires and you have to connect the float switch from the borehole and the one from the tank itself. So let's say this right here is the float switch. We have two of them, like so, one for the borehole and one for the tank. This becomes our common, the black wire becomes the common. This is a common point. Then these other two, the red one is for the borehole, then the yellow one is for the tank. So basically, blue is the common here. So what we do is connect the blue to the black and the brown to the red, and that would be for the borehole. Similarly, you'd connect the common one, the black to the black, or the blue to the black, then the red to the yellow. Yeah, let me just demonstrate. So if these were the two sources of float switches, one for the tank and one for the borehole, these two would be the common. These would be the common. So this is what I mean. The black is the common. That's why I would connect the negatives or all the common points. Then for the borehole, for a borehole float switch, you would connect red. You would connect the red wire. Then for the tank, you would connect the yellow wire, like so. So basically, this is how you do it. A common point, that's for the black, but then for the borehole, you'd connect the red wire to its red wire. Then tank, you'd connect the yellow one. So that's just basically it. Yeah. Then for these newer versions that have both a connection for the tank and the borehole, whereby the white one is a connection for the tank, then the black one is for the borehole. It basically connect the red wire to both of these, then the common to the black. You just join these two, something like this. And that's for the one that has two connections. You do the same for this side. For the borehole side, you connect the float switch the same way. Now for this more modern one, you'll need to check your manual according to the inverter you're using. For any gadget you get, please use the manual. So right there, you see those numbers down here? You got 13 and com, then 14 and com. So 14 and com is for the upper side. These two right over here. So that's why you connect the float switch for the tank. Then 13 and com, which is the lower side. These two right here. That's why you would connect the float switch for the borehole. Yeah, that's basically it. So technology has been getting better and better. Back in the days, you'd need to run a wire over a long distance just to connect to the float switches over there, from the tank to the borehole, from the borehole all the way to the inverter. But now these are wireless transmitter and receiver. So this over here, you connect a small solar panel. This right over here, they work with small solar panel, about 25 watts, 3 watts. These are 3 watts solar panels. Yeah, so you connect a float switch to this, then you connect the transmitter to the float switch from either the inverter or the tank. Then the receiver you connect at the end of the inverter. Yeah, so basically they work wirelessly over a distance of 5 kilometers. Yeah, so thank you for watching. That's it from me today. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want more of the content like this. You can put in the comment section what you'd like me to speak on next. Thank you.